In Focus, Bayer Crop Science.
What have you been doing since you joined Bayer Crop Science 3 months ago, and what was your first impression of the company?
So I've been traveling, meeting lots of different people in the organization and meeting our customers. I've spent a lot of time in lots of different locations, not as many as I like to have gotten to in the last 3 months, but to many different locations, particularly in Europe and in North America. And I guess I would say the first impression I have is the quality, enthusiasm of the people is really quite remarkable, and it's very encouraging and energizing to see so many people who are so interested about the future of the business and are very passionate about what they do.
Let's talk about the challenges.
There are lots of challenges we face, both externally and internally. And some of the challenges we face externally is that the markets are changing pretty radically right now. There's a lot of changes in technology. There are lots of issues and challenges going on with public debate around the role of agrochemicals, the role of genetic engineering in the development and production of food. There are lots of challenges and issues around trade barriers of moving agricultural products around the globe. So those are some of the external challenges, and that's married with the fact that, population continues to grow, and we need to figure out a way to increase the productivity of every single acre of crops that are produced, because we're not able to manufacture new acres, so we just have to find better ways of increasing yield. So I would say those are some of our biggest external challenges, is to find the right way to continue to be innovative and meet marketplace needs as the world outside changes. And some of our internal challenges is we need to believe we can be winners in the marketplace. We need to operate with confidence and enthusiasm, and we need to be very focused on the outside world as opposed to worrying about things that may have happened in the past and whether they were the right things to do or not in the past, and focused on really just saying we can do it and we can figure out how to work as a team together in a collaborative way and really make some real progress here as an organization.
What is your strategy in order to realize your vision?
I've said to lots of people we're not ready to talk about a strategy. I think we need to get clarity around what those 4 or 5 priorities are for the next 12 to 18 months. And that's what, as a leadership team, we're spending a lot of time together debating, talking about, and then making decisions around, so that I'm hopeful by end of November we can provide the organization with clarity about what are those critical priorities for us over the next 18 months, and what are the things that we believe are success factors for us to be, competitive and really win in the marketplace going forward. So to me, that's actually the most important thing that we could do for the next 18 months, is provide clarity around that, as opposed to a big grand strategy that we roll out across the enterprise.
What do you expect from Bayer Crop Science employees?
What I expect is that all employees stay focused on the market, on meeting customer needs, on asking critical questions, but asking them in a positive manner, questioning how we do things and being open to change, because we are going to start trying to figure out, are there better and new ways to do things? And there may not be, but we should ask the question, and people should be open-minded to think about, is there a more creative or a different way to approach something than the way we've approached it in the past? So I want people to be open-minded. I want them to operate with integrity, and I want them to ask lots of critical questions and be enthusiastic about the future.
What can the employees expect from you?
I think they can expect a couple things from me. I think they can expect me to be very dedicated and passionate about making the business successful, about making them more successful and happy in what they do. I always say to people, you spend a lot of time at work, you should enjoy it and get a lot out of it and enjoy working with the people you're around. I think they should expect that I will want them to focus on the business and try to clear away what appear to be maybe bureaucratic processes if possible. But I think they will also expect from me, I have very high expectations, and I believe people can always do a lot more than they think they can. So I set higher expectations of people than they are comfortable with. But I do it in what I view as a positive way, because I believe they can do more, and they'll get the support from me to deliver against whatever that expectation is. And I think they should expect that I'll continue to ask lots of critical questions and ask them to think about things in different ways. And then I think the last thing they should expect from me is that I will be incredibly supportive of what they're doing in the organization, both internally and externally, and be the advocate and champion for this business.
So about your German, Karen?
Mein Deutschkenntnis ist so.
How's my German? Should I answer that in German? Just fine. I learned German 25 years ago and didn't use it for a long time. Now I'm using it again.
Und ich genieße das.
I'm enjoying speaking German again.
Perfekt.
Dankeschön.
Thank you.